Hello and welcome back. We've sort of swapped round, haven't we?
Yes,
We've swapped round.
Yeah.
We're bringing you now a show all about storage. I get quite excited about storage. I do get a little bit excited about it. We all need it. The one thing about Craft Stash is we all like to collect it, but we need somewhere to put it. We need somewhere to keep it so that we can find it.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times, I'm a crafter, you're a crafter, how many times have you bought something, you put it in a safe place, and then you've gone to use it and you just cannot find it?
No. So they have to go and buy it again because you can't find it.
Exactly.
But then when you've bought it again, you find the first one.
I haven't got to that point with my button box.
Oh, okay.
I haven't got to that point with my button box. Everybody who watches my YouTube channel will know I have been looking for my button box for nearly a year. It is full. There must be 1,000 buttons in it.
You can't find it.
And I can't find it.
Oh.
I put it somewhere really safe.
It's really safe.
It is
That
really
is very safe. Nobody else will find that.
No one's going to steal it.
No.
But this is why you need the right storage, so that you can find
Definitely.
things.
Storage is key.
It
Absolutely key.
And I love we've got so many different types of storage. We're not just saying, here's how to store your dies, here's how to store your ink pads, here's how to store your buttons. We're going to show you how to store so many different things. And I think some of these are going to be able to take outside your crafty stash as well, if you want to.
Yeah, definitely.
They're not necessarily craft specific or craft only. You're going to be able to put them.
Home storage as well.
Yeah.
Or admin storage.
Exactly.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay, right. We've forgot all the admin bit here for us. I'm Corinne. This is Jane. We're going to be showing you
Storage.
All sorts of storage.
All things storage.
All things storage. It's lovely that you're still with us. We have got, who have we got here? We've got Harrison. We have got Ria. Barbara is still here. Thank you for sticking with us. Avril, Chris, and we have got Sheila as well. If anybody else is watching, then please do put a comment in and we will be able to, oh yes, it's all just jumping in. So yes, Veronica is watching as well. Now, this is all relatively new to me, but it's so easy to shop here at Highlight Crafts. If you're watching on social media, and the people who will put commenting already are, Facebook or Instagram, then all you need to do is to just use a really simple process of putting in the word shop and the code for the product that you want into the comments box. When you do that, it will automatically load that item into your basket over on Highlight Crafts, and Highlight Crafts will send you a link. And in that link, send you a DM, sorry, and in that will be the link. That will take you over to Highlight Crafts website. Please log into your Highlight Crafts web account. If you haven't already got one, set it up. It's free, it's quick, it doesn't take many minutes. It just asks for a few little bits of basic information, and then you've created an account. And that means that from day one, you're going to get a 5% discount. And you're also going to collect points. Don't let your points disappear into the ether.
No.
They're yours.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had people, just in the shows that I've done, they've bought amazing amounts of things. And I've been told that somebody bought a scan and cut recently using their points.
We've had people buy scan and cuts. We've had people buy A3 printers and only paid £100 for it because they've used the points. People have bought heat press machines and maybe paid £89 because they used all the points.
Somebody was buying yesterday, and I can't remember what it was that they were buying. It's gone out of my mind. They paid 17 pence for what they'd bought because everything else was done on points.
Yeah.
There you go. It's brilliant. So you do that. But while you're over on the Highlight Crafts page, you'll be able to load up your basket with anything else that you see that you want, because we've had the most amazing Black Friday deals. Maybe you've been eyeing up that scan and cut, and now is the time to get it because the deal is phenomenal. Yeah. Have a look round, load it up into your basket. If you get over £35, after all the discounts, because we've got some amazing Black Friday deals on, and your Highlight Craft discount, if it's over £35, then we're going to ship it for free. And we've got the lovely Sam on cameras, who's in charge of the warehouse, and she probably cringes every time because she's going, that's another one where you've got to pay for the postage, that's another one where we've got to pay for the postage.
Our warehouse team are absolutely amazing. They work phenomenally hard, very fast. They are on the go all the time.
Sam made me laugh. She said sometimes she comes in on a Saturday and doesn't tell people that she's here so she can get
yes,
done.
that is, it is.
I know, no secrets here, we're all friends. And I didn't mention, we've also got Katie on producing here today. Hi, Katie.
She has a different hat on today.
She does, she does. We've also got, who else we've got? We've got Tracy Kay, we've got Sandra Little. Oh, and yeah, everyone's saying thank you, and we're doing really well today.
Oh, thanks, guys.
They put the newbies on
Yes.
this morning. And Stephanie's watching, so we need to...
We have had good feedback from Stephanie. So feedback good from the boss is a win. Thank you.
So yeah. And where else would you want to be? Because it's raining here up near Chesterfield, and it's raining down there where they are in Bath.
Exactly.
So it's clearly raining all over.
Yeah.
So let's stay in. Let's keep warm, and let's do that. So brilliant. Jackie's also here. I'm going to pop that down here for a minute,
Okay.
just while we have a look at what we've got, because this counter is full.
Yes.
So we should start, I think, on this one here.
Okay.
So this is your storage wallet. So this says you're going to get, so it's shop small. So this is going to get me the large and the small wallet.
Yes.
Yes, Kate is nodding for me. And all
pockets.
of these pockets or folders. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. So what these will do is these, as you can see on here, they've got the ring binding holes in them. You can see them just on there, and they will fit absolutely perfectly inside your ring binders. Now, because they're wallets, then it's up to you what you store in them. They could be your decals, they could be your die cuts, because you remember I just showed you how
all
I cut
those
them all.
that you yes.
All those that you bits. They could be offcuts of card. They could be sentiments that you've die cut out. Yeah. They could be anything that you want in there. Now you're going to get for shop small for $29.99 instead of £64.94. Wow.
That's less than half price.
It is. It's better than half price. So you're getting the large one. And I love this. This is better than A4. So, you know that if I put this in here, which is going to give you, it's got A4 storage and then obviously your tabs. If I put this in here, you can see it's not going, so even when that goes through there, it's not going to poke out the edges.
No,
You're not going
it's all protected constantly.
Everything is protected in here. So this is your extra large die storage wallet. And you've got, once you put them in, you've got the little closer mechanism at the top. So it doesn't matter which way up you have things in the folders, things aren't going to fall out.
They're not going to fall out.
So that is shop small for $29.99, and that is just a brilliant deal. Now, I just said to Katie, can I add in the magnetic sheets? And she said, yes, I can. So I've been and grabbed them from next door.
There we go.
Now, you could use these in two ways with these folders. You can cut them down, or you could put your magnetic sheet inside that wallet, because that would just squeeze in. So if you wanted to use this for die storage, you could be putting that, because I mean we've had the most amazing sort of mystery bundles of dies
that aren't necessarily in packaging. The perfect
you could
package.
put them on here, put them in there, and they go in your wallet, and that would be brilliant. So shop sheets, that's going to get you 10 magnetic sheets. You're effectively paying for two packs of two, and you're getting the other 6 or 3 packs of 2 for free. So shop sheets for $15.99. Buy those 2 bundles together, you're going to get your discount, and then you're going to get your free shipping. Magnetic sheets weigh a lot. Yep. You're also going to be able to cut them up and use them in your smaller wallets if that's what you would rather do. So that to me is a brilliant combination, because I'd love to say these are the things that work well together.
Definitely. And the thing is as well, because of the saving that you've got on that big bundle, you're still going to be saving money when you get that.
You're learning the crafty maths fast. You're learning the crafty maths fast.
Of course, it's very good. Yeah, it's women maths.
Okay, where we go? We're going to do the boxes next?
Yes.
Shop basket.
Okay, these are great. I would put these in the bottom of my wardrobe. Yeah. I would put them in my drawers to organise socks and other little bits. They're just perfect little folding storage as well. So if you don't use them straight away, they fold up really small.
Look at that. So they're going to, I assume they're going to arrive
they will arrive folded up like that in packaging.
All you need to do then, pop it open.
Yep.
And then pop open here. I'm going to go that way so that I've gone
opposite to the fold.
Yeah, opposite to the fold.
Okay.
And that's going to be really robust then. I mean, again, you could be putting in your you could use it for your papers, you could be using it for your ink pads.
Yeah,
they're going to be perfect for, if you're going places with your crafty stuff.
If you're going on holiday and you want to take things with you, put them in these.
They feel really strong.
Yeah, definitely.
So that is Shop Basket, $12.99 instead of $17.98. They are all white.
They are all white. Yeah, you're getting two white. I'd use them for my moulds. I have a lot of moulds.
And moulds aren't particularly heavy, but they take up a lot of space.
Yeah, depending on which one it is, they can be quite bulky. I would use those for my moulds. I would use those for my my tubs of glitter. I would use these absolutely. They would make my craft space so tidy.
Yeah,
definitely.
And, they're not going to. They would, no, I wouldn't stack them like that, but you can stagger them and then you can stack them quite
definitely.
easily.
Or you can, if you've got a tower storage unit, then you can sit them in there as well in the shelves, or you can put them on shelves in your bedroom or in the space where you're saving them.
Loving that. That is a really good deal. Now, the next one we've got in front of, is it a double pack?
It is a double pack
of tote bags. Now, we all need tote bags. So these are your Craftmaster tote bags. So it's Shop Twin. $14.99 instead of $49.98. Wow, that is a good deal.
Yeah.
Now, Twin, you think, why do I need two? I could have one, I could give you one. That would be very kind.
That would be very kind.
Or I could have one for papercraft, one for softcraft.
Yeah.
You could have one for papercraft, one for your resin, one for papercraft. It means that you can sort and organise. So what you've got here is you've got this. First of all, you've got these lovely easy grip handles on here. So these are padded, and I think that's important because you're going to be carrying this around. It's not going to hurt
if you go to a craft club, you can put all your stash in there, take it with you, and then you've got everything organised in one place for. You've got
this lovely larger compartment in the middle. Your small die cutting machines are going to go in there. Your small scoreboards are going to go in there. Then you've got it's a split compartment just here. You've got the elastic on here. So they've thought about it. So if you're putting scissors, pokey tools and things like that, they could slip. But if I go through the elastic into the pocket,
it's going to hold
hold everything in place.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know which tools you have for your resin, but I'm sure you've got lots of things to stir and sticks.
Yeah, lots of stirrers, lots of sticks, lots of... I've got scissors, I've got tweezers.
Exactly. But you're still going to get glitter pots and things in there.
Yeah,
but it's
storage.
really, really robust on the bottom. So if you did have some of your heavier bottles in, I think it's still going to work.
Absolutely.
And that's repeated on the other side. It's quite a symmetrical bag, is this. So then on this side, you've got a double pocket on the edge. And then you've got, this is where it isn't symmetrical. After saying it's symmetrical, you've got, I would say, a third and a two-third pocket. Yeah, would you say that's roughly?
Yes, it is. Ish.
Yeah.
You've got a large and a small.
Yeah. Now, you've got a strap on, D-ring on here, so you're going to be able to clip your keys on, because the last thing you want is them to go down in the bottom of there, because you're never going to find them. When you're coming back to your car with a handful of stuff, you're never going to
find. No, you don't want to be searching, especially if it's dark.
Exactly.
Which it is at the moment when you go anywhere.
So you're going to get two of these, and once you start putting your bits and pieces in, they're going to open out. But they're not too big a footprint. If I show you there, what's that? Probably about an 8x8 footprint, I would say, roughly. I haven't got a ruler, but to me that looks roughly 8x8. It's bigger than 6, so yeah, about 8x8 footprint. So if you do want it on your craft desk, it's not taking up a lot of space. I have done so many shows when I used to do them, where we used to empty out my totes onto the counter to show you how much you can get in a tote, how much space it would take if you didn't have the tote to organise it. It's a phenomenal amount. I think you'll be shocked by how much you will get into these. So if you want both of those, Shop Twin, $14.99. That makes them £7.50 each.
An absolute bargain.
It certainly
is. An absolute bargain.
It certainly is.
Okay, the next item we're going to is this. Now, this is quite weighty.
Yeah.
So you've got 250 storage pockets.
Yeah.
So I can hand you that.
You can.
You've got 250 of these for $5.99.
Yeah. So they are just. The only thing I've got something here that's A4. The only best thing I've got that's A4 is my magnetic sheet. I can show you here. It is substantially bigger than A4. So you've got. It's not 12 by 12, but it's much bigger than A4. So there we go. You can see, what does it say? It's about 262 mil by 319. So yeah, you can see it's quite a bit more.
It is, definitely bigger than A4 for that reason.
So you can see on there. Now,
so what would you use these for?
They can be for storage for anything. You could be, they're really strong and they don't have a seam. So I'm not worried about they're going to split. If I put plenty in, they're not going to split. Now I could be keeping my cards in there. I could cardstock in there. I could be keeping anything like that in there. I could be, you know, if I'm doing my demos, I could put them in here. So if I'm, you know, if you are making craft kits to sell, then you'll be able to put them into these.
Yep.
But apparently this also works phenomenally well as a replacement for Cut Tidy. Have you heard of Cut Tidy?
I haven't, no.
Right.
No,
Cut
not heard of
Tidy is a really clever invention, and this works exactly the same. So if you've got a die, a tricky die that really isn't going to, is just struggling to cut, or you've got a weak spot on your die cutting machine that isn't, then all you need to do is you need to put this, I would say, put it on your cutting plate, cut a piece off, put it on your cutting mat, put your cardstock on top, put your die on top of that, put it through. It's going to act as the best shim ever, because how it works, and it won't cut through it, you'll be surprised, it won't cut through the plastic.
Right, okay,
It's
so
really clever.
it's kind of like a support.
Yeah, so what it does is it will take the plastic and it will push it up through the cardstock into the die. So what it's doing is it's pushing your cardstock deeper into your die, so you're getting a better cut.
Right, okay, so
Now,
you get that detail
yes,
more.
you do. And it will also all your edges will look even more embossed than they already do. So it saves you perhaps putting it through with an embossing mat.
Yeah.
So that is a brilliant way to do that. So if you don't need it just for storage, then consider it as a shim for your cutting. And that, they would, 250 would last you years and years and years and years and years.
But also, if you've got, my take on it is, if you've got kids, grandkids, they come home from school with artwork. At the end of every term, you get a pile like this of pictures, cards, anything that they've made. You can store them in this, and then you're just going to keep it all organised. You can label it and put what year it came home in.
Yeah, because like we have at home, we've got a filing cabinet, and every time you get a manual, you put them in. But often you've got little bits of spares. So we've got like the washing machine manual, and then it's in a bag with transport bolts.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, but these are going to, because they're so robust, you're going to be able to store all those sorts of things. You're going to be able to keep the bits with the manual.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've got a lot of a certain kitchen product make, a lot of their products, and you get your instruction manual, but then you also get a recipe book, and then you get the little stickers that give you the energy efficiency. You get your guarantee, you get everything like that, and they're in all these little bags, and you know you're going to lose them. Always going to lose them.
But these, like I say, they're so robust. That's brilliant. So Shop Pocket for $5.99 is going to get you 250.
Yeah,
brilliant.
And that is, I mean, that's a huge amount.
Yes,
you'd never.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't. No. Okay. Next thing is, which one have we got? Oh, Shop Folder. Shop
you're going to go with that. Yep.
Now, apparently these are used over in our warehouse. I'm going to turn it around.
Oh yeah, Amy has one of these on her desk
for the decals.
Yes. Oh no, she has 3. Sam's just told me she has 3 of them.
Wow. Is that how many decals you've done?
Yeah.
Sam, I want you to name them alphabetically and in date order, please. List them off.
Are we on 130 or something like that? Different.
Oh no, they were designing more on Friday, so we must be on about 140.
Oh, 140 different designs now. Since
September?
In 2 months.
Wow.
Yeah. In
wow.
2 months.
It sounds good. Yeah. Yes, I know there's 130 already. I've had to print them all.
Yes, those printers are, the one printer that we have is literally working 12 hours a day at
what
the
you
moment.
could be doing though, I mean we laugh, but if you've got a collection, like we've just done the Flower of the Month, so you've printed out your reflections, you've printed out a couple of the texture papers, and you've bought the decals as well. You can put them all together. So I could have this, the first one could be my Flower of the Month. The next one, I could be doing another collection where I've got other bits. So that means that when I come to this, and I can label them up because I've got the little bits here, so I can label them up what they are. But it means I could keep everything together. I mean, this is just,
it's the best organisation.
I mean, how many's it got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 24 pockets. So 24 pockets.
Yeah, that's a lot that you can organise.
So, you could be, when I was self-employed, I used to have to keep all my receipts. So I could be doing, I could have two pockets for a month, and then I could have all my petrol ones in one, because I have those, and then all my other receipts for things like my hotels and maybe buy a little bit of makeup and clothes, because I do from time to time, in another. And then I know that as it goes through, I'm going to have the whole year's worth of my self-employed receipts
Definitely.
there. And,
Yeah. And just the admin side of it is just, it's so important to keep your paperwork organised.
And then once you've got it, you've got that. Obviously, it's quite loose now, but as it expands, that's going to hold everything in place. So that, it's just really colourful as well. $24.99. It's basically just over £1 per...
£1 per pocket.
Per pocket.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
We've got some amazing comments coming in,
you.
everybody. Diane in Australia, she says it's raining there as well. So it's not just here.
Okay.
They've had some big storms in the last week.
Isn't it supposed to be summer there?
It's supposed to be, yeah. My cousin lives in Perth, Australia, and she has Christmas and it's sunshine. I'm like, that doesn't work.
No.
Does not work. Mitch, hi, she's still with us. She's trying to find her craft desk as it's surrounded by all sorts, and now her Poketober's gone for a wander.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you'll find it at some point.
You need storage.
Pat, hi, hello to you. Carol, hello again. She's still with us on this lovely, wet and miserable morning. Mitch, yes, it is incredibly fast, the collection of moulds. They grow very, very quickly. In fact, I had some more delivered yesterday. I might have another one coming today.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's finding time to make them, though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You can buy all these moulds, and then it's like, okay, I need to make that. Yeah. That's the problem. And then we've got a lovely comment in from Marina. Those plastic wallets are brilliant, such good quality, although she's still got loads left from the pack of 50 that she bought previously.
Brilliant.
So thank you for that. That is a good recommendation, definitely. Thank you, guys.
Nearly forgot, talking about downloads that you could keep in here, when we were doing the show a few minutes ago with the Flower of the Month, we were telling everybody, if you put the word gift, you don't have to put shop, just put gift in the comments, we're going to send you the free download from the Flower of the Month. Now, even if you're not, lovely if you did buy the Flower of the Month collection, but it's still going to be a beautiful download.
Absolutely, I think it's the backgrounds download, isn't it? Yeah, completely free of charge. Type gift, that will get added into your basket automatically. When you check out, that will be there in your online account. You can be crafting with that before the end of the show.
Perfect. Okay, where are we going next? We're going to the small ones or the larger ones?
We can go, well, there's only one left of the, hang on a minute, sorry, I'll say hinged one. So the pack of 24 hinged.
Right, the pack of 24 hinged. Oh, this one. Oh, sorry, I didn't see.
So
right, we've got one left of these. If you want this shop hinge. So you've got 24 little containers, which are all hinged, of course. So 24 storage boxes for £7.99. Now, I'd be going gems, brads, glitters, all those sorts of things.
Absolutely. Glitter, powders, mica powders. You could put mica powders in there. If you guys have made your own resin paste in the past, in the way that I have told you about that, you could save that in here. You could store it because with that hinge lid, it will then keep it. It's an airtight container, so it will keep it. It won't dry out. So that's another safe way for you to store that.
Okay. Right, there's only one of those left, so please make sure you get that quickly.
Okay.
Now, we also have this set, this little one.
Yes.
So they're calling this shop resin.
Yes.
So what you're going to get is you're going to get resin drills, storage boxes. It's a double bundle, and you're going to get 2 times 5 pieces.
Okay, so these little boxes are hinged again, and this is squeeze the ends. Oh, guys, no going. Katie, you're gonna have to show me. Come and show me.
Katie's going to show us.
Wow!
That as easy as that.
Okay, that's practice.
Thank
there we
you.
go. That works.
She's seen that before.
Thanks, Katie.
Show the 2 novices. So you take that, and they all pop open. That's clever.
That is very clever. That is very clever.
We're just going to be sitting here now
I know.
doing that.
That's it. That's our new game.
But
that one again, you can put glitter, you can put your little gemstones, you can put mica powders in there, you could put again the resin paste if you mix them. But these were designed, I think, for the little resin drills that we sell on the website that we had in for Diamond Art. I think you got hundreds and hundreds of the little drills, and this is perfect for you to keep them. You can put all your little colours, keep them sectioned, keep them itemised in these little pots so that you know exactly where you're going for which colour when you want to play with them.
It says 2 times 5 pieces, so does that mean you get the outer case and 4 sets of the little ones? Is that what it is? Because this one might have a few more in.
Yeah, you should get 5 of the little sets of 4.
Yeah.
Oh, 5 of the little sets of 4. So you want, there
So
we
you
go.
get that.
Yeah,
And
you
that's
get 10 of those little
Pots in total. There you go.
Yeah.
It goes like that.
so that's how you'd get
Yeah,
them.
that's how you get them.
That back up. So yeah, that is a huge amount of storage for, like I say, for those resin drills,
Yeah.
for the glitters, for the tiny little things that you always lose. They're always all over the
Yeah.
desk when you've been crafting with them. Put them away safe, and you're never going to lose them again
No.
in here. That would be amazing.
It would. Absolutely brilliant. So that is Shop Resin, £20.99. So
Okay.
yeah, again, another really good deal.
Yeah.
Shop Wallet in front. Oh, we're going back
Oh,
to.
we have
this one here.
Yeah, that one.
That one's gone.
Oh, that one's
Taking
gone.
that one away.
Okay, that one's
Right,
gone.
fair enough. We took the hint there, didn't we? Took the hint
Just
there.
a quick stock update as well for you guys. Shop Basket, which I believe is these white baskets. These are now 30% allocated. £12.99 for the bundle of 2 white fabric storage baskets, which you can use them in your
Don't get that
kitchen,
in
you
there.
can use them in your bathroom, you can use them in your bedroom, in your wardrobe, your drawers, your craft stash. You could even put them in the garage if you needed
Yep.
to put something in there and keep things tidy. Absolutely anything you can think of, you
Yep.
can store in there.
Brilliant.
But 30% allocated, so
Yep,
grab
don't-
them while
yeah.
they're still
Especially when they're
available
on such a good deal.
Yeah.
£12.99.
for 2.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, Shop Wallet. What
So
have we
this
got
one
here?
is a bundle of 3 of these, and this one is open, so I can show you what this one is. So you've got, I can get into there. So that fastens in there. You
Yep.
squeeze it, and it comes out, and you've got a storage book
Oh wow!
with
Oh wow!
pockets in there.
That's so you could imagine once upon a time thinking things are
CDs,
CDs.
yes.
But you're going to be able to put anything in. They're going to be brilliant for your dies, your
Yeah.
stamps, your die cuts.
Your little offcuts from your Highlight Lux decals,
Yeah.
your offcuts from your die cutting that like
Exactly.
you were doing this morning. The tiny little things that you don't want to lose, you could
and
save in here.
The great thing is they've got that fabric background, so that means you're not got plastic on plastic, so
Yeah.
things aren't going to slip around.
No,
it's going
they're
to
not.
add that extra grip to them.
Exactly,
Isn't it?
yeah, it's perfect little storage because, like you say, you're not gonna lose anything. But then when you fasten it up, you put it back into its case, into its holder, and then that will then fasten in there, clicks in
Yeah.
place, and then you can stand them up, and you're not going to
Brilliant.
lose anything from them.
Yeah.
So you get a bundle of 3 for
So
$9.99
you're paying for one,
and getting two
two
extra.
to free, because it should be $29.99.
It should.
97. So
Yeah.
$9.99 each.
$9.99 for 3,
Brilliant.
and just like I say,
What a really good, neat way to store things.
Absolutely, because they will stand on your bookcase, or you can lay them down flat on
Yeah.
a shelf, but your things are not going to fall out of them because they're all locked into that little
Yeah.
case.
Brilliant. I'm loving that one.
Fabulous.
Excellent. Right. Where are we going next one?
Shall
this
we go
one?
to
this
this
one, the black wallet?
Yeah, we'll go to this wallet, this book style storage, I believe this one is.
Oh, book. Shop book.
So this is a storage case. You have got lots of zips. So there's 4 sections. Each one has got a zip on it that will keep it nice and secure for you. So then when you open those up and then go in there, you have got,
Oh,
it's going to be for pens, it can be for brushes, makeup brushes,
Yeah.
painting for your artwork brushes,
yeah.
pens, pencils,
I'm
your
thinking
craft tools.
Craft tools, ball tools,
Yeah.
all that sort of thing. And then you've got some slightly larger bands on that. Is that the same on that one?
No,
it's the
no,
same,
it's just that
on
one. Yeah.
But yeah, so you've got your larger bits and pieces. But
I mean,
yeah,
this would be perfect for David because David's got hundreds of paintbrushes
he's
in
got,
a pot.
I can't believe
And
how many paintbrushes
I know,
he's got.
and I don't know how he knows which one's for which. But you know, if you're a painter, this is
Yeah.
perfect. If you've got children that are going into art school, if they're doing art degrees or any kind of artwork, this is going to be perfect for
Yeah.
them to keep their equipment stored
Yeah.
safely
Yeah,
and
like you say,
organised.
pens and all
Yeah.
the rest of it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Teenagers for
Tools.
school, perfect
Yeah.
little pencil case
Yeah.
for them. That is Shop Book. That is $19.99 down from $29.99. So you've got a £10 saving on that one, but that is before your discounts.
Yeah.
So obviously, if you are a Club Highlights member, you will get discounts on that, and you will also secure some points, some loyalty points into your account to accumulate and spend on other things.
I lost the iPad then.
You lost the iPad.
There we go. Just seeing everyone's still here. Chris has just come on. So is Leslie B. If we haven't mentioned them before. Lizzie says she has those too. I think we're talking about those big plastic wallets, and I put all the projects in them and working through to get finished. There we go.
Perfect. You
The
see,
bags are
again,
strong and will last for
Yeah.
ages.
Yeah, that's the thing. You guys, you can think, if you've got these wallets, anything you use them for, please let us know, because obviously your ideas are not the same as everybody else's.
Yeah.
So it's going to give people different
It's
different
lovely
ideas.
to hear people that bought them actually say how useful they are. We can sing their praises all day,
Oh,
but when people say how good they are, that's fantastic.
The best kind of feedback is word of mouth and from somebody that's used that product in the past.
Now this, I got a little bit excited when I saw this, didn't I?
You did, and
it was a bit like a magpie, wasn't it?
Yeah, the first thing you said was, oh, you could put your highlight looks decals on that. You could decorate it up with the decals, and you absolutely can. Absolutely can. You can transform this in any way you want to with those decals. You could put all your hollyhocks on there. You could put the flowers on there. You could put anything you want on this one. It's absolutely amazing little tin. Hobby Bits and Bob's tin. So your lid, when you take that lid off, you have got 9 sections in there.
Aren't they deep sections?
They are very deep. It's such a good tin. It's so good quality as well. They are not going to move.
No,
they are fastened in there completely safe.
And what I love is they are to the top.
Yes.
Because how many times have you had storage like this, where this finishes even half a centimetre down, and as soon as you put the lid on, you've got that half centimetre, so you pick it up and you walk around and everything jumps from one bin into the other.
It all gets mixed up.
It does.
And then you've got to try and separate it out, and sometimes that's just impossible.
If I'd have got my buttons in there, I wouldn't have lost them, would I?
You wouldn't, no, especially if you decorated it up with your decals.
Do you know what? It's so frustrating. I have turned my craft room upside down.
Trying to find them.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
my
just
goodness.
so annoying. And then you just go, I just want a button for this project. But I can't find my button box.
No. Do you know what you need to do? Stop looking for them.
I know, I have tried. And they're still not come to light.
Still not appeared.
No.
That's usually the case though, isn't it? If you stop looking for something, then it appears.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, that's where it was all along. I should have known that one.
I know. I love this though. This one, I was like a magpie when I came in and saw this. £9.99.
I know.
Yeah.
Down from £17.99, which, I mean, that was a good price anyway, but to say that we've got these down.
My daughter could use these for my grandsons for all their bits and pieces, because I've got, you know, my one grandson, he hoards things. But I mean, it could be, you know, you could, if you're going away, I'm thinking like they go collecting bits from autumn and, you know, the conkers and the acorns and things like that. But he's got, I don't know what they have, but they have magnetic things that connect together. They love Lego. They love all that sort of thing.
Yes.
You know, Arlo collects figures, and Jackson likes his cars. You know, 2 7-year-old boys. You can imagine how much stuff they've got.
I can definitely imagine that one. I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old grandson in one house, and then a 4-year-old grandson and a 6-year-old granddaughter in another house. And just bits everywhere. Yeah. Everywhere. You're walking around and you'd have to keep your shoes on, otherwise you're standing on Lego.
Yeah.
But
brilliant crafty Hobby Bits and Bob's tin.
Absolutely.
But I think it would work brilliantly all around the house. You know, if you're into your cake decorating, all your nozzles and things like that. That would
definitely.
Really...
Nozzles, and then your colours of your food colouring, or your edible glitters, or your edible pastes, or
all of that.
Anything.
But
any craft that you're into.
So many different ways to use that.
And
I like that one.
It looks nice. It's going to look nice on a shelf. It's going to look nice in the space where you want to store that. That is going to look lovely. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, please get that one. I'm loving that one. Right, you've done that one.
We've done that one.
We have got
these. Oh, these.
This was another. Shall I move that? Shall I put that one?
We'll move that over there.
Because
this kind
of. How many holders are in here?
A lot. This, I think we first found these, and Stephanie organised her drawers upstairs with these.
These are.
So you have got.
Right, so shop drawer.
Many.
So you've got 4 different sizes of drawer organiser. That one was there, wasn't it? So starting at the bottom.
So you've got 2 of these. These are the larger ones.
You've got 4 of these ones, which are sort of half the width.
Yeah.
So you've got 4 of those ones.
And then we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the same.
Yeah, the width ones.
The width ones.
So that's about a third, isn't it? If I'm looking, I think I'd get 3 of those in there.
And then you have 14 of these little square ones. So these are drawer organisers.
Yeah.
And these would organise anybody's craft drawers.
They certainly would.
Anybody's desk drawers.
But I'm thinking my...
kitchen drawers.
Yeah. I'm also thinking my drawer in my dressing table with all the earrings, and then hair bubbles and little plastic hair bands and hair grips, you know, your Kirby grip type things. I mean... But there is enough here that you're going to be able to do craft room and your
absolutely.
dresser drawer and...
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I've got a kitchen drawer that's got all
everything.
kinds of things in it, and I can never, ever, ever find anything I want in that kitchen drawer.
Yeah.
These are a game changer. These are
how
just
many of
going to
these
make
did you say? 14
14
of
of those
14 of
small
those.
ones.
Then you've got 10 and another 4. So that's
28. 28 containers for $24.99 before your club discounts.
I mean, we had them stacking, but you wouldn't stack them when you
No,
organise them.
not at all.
You
No.
and the fact is that you've got so many different sizes gives you the versatility that they're going to fit in most drawer sizes.
Yeah, absolutely. You can do the Jenga thing where you can make them fit, and they will, like you say, they will fit into your drawer, and you can then put your tiny little things that you just leave in the bottom of the drawer that get buried by everything else.
Exactly.
Like you say, hair clips and hair ties and things like that.
Yeah.
And makeup. Or little pots of things in your bathroom, little pots of things on your dressing table. Just
because when in my makeup, I might have had a little bit of makeup over the years, but lip pencils, lipsticks, all those sorts of things. It's just going to
this
work
is just it's like the never-ending gift.
It is
of storage and organisation for anybody.
And they're really, really quite robust as well. They don't feel like I've bought storage before, and within 12 months I'm having to replace it because it's broken and it's not doing its job anymore. This feels to me like it will last.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
These are going to be big enough for your pencils, for your pokey tools, for your brushes, whereas these are going to be for your beads and your gems and all the rest of it. So you're just going to have so many options.
Exactly, and you can make them your own. You can do, like I say, you can use them for your bedroom storage. You can tidy your bedside cabinet up. You can tidy your dressing table up. You can tidy your kitchen drawers. You can tidy your living room if you've got a dresser in your living room and you've got a drawer that's got remote controls and it's got all the little bits and bobs that the kids just chuck into a drawer all the time. These are just going to be perfect just to organise any drawer space, any shelf, any area that you want to keep tidy. These are just going to be perfect. And for the price $24.99, you're getting 28 individual containers.
Brilliant.
And they do stack in here somehow. It is just a massive game of Jenga to get them back in. A bit like that. We'll go with that.
There you go.
Perfect. So grab that one while you can, guys. I don't know how many of these we've got left. I don't think it's a huge amount. The tin, we have got 10% of those are now allocated. So if you're wanting this one, again, like we say, you've got your 9 storage compartments in there. Kitchen storage, bathroom storage, bedroom storage, craft room storage.
Children's garage.
Yeah, anything and everything. $9.99 down from $17.99 for that one.
I'm thinking my husband shared with all the hundreds of screws, nails.
Goodness, I can only imagine.
Wallet, is that this one? Is this one wallet?
I think that's Shop Wallet, yeah.
Shop Wallet, 10%.
Boxes.
Boxes,
sorry,
so
that one.
10% of those have gone as well. There we go.
Okay.
So, keeping
and then,
uptight.
Final item on the counter before we rerun through things is this set of Vivaplex 10-gram containers. You're getting 25 of these. Now, these are glitter storage for me. They are mica powder storage. They are little tiny beads storage, little gemstone storage. But then you can also put if you buy like face paints and face powders and things like that, you can put your face powder in there. You can put your eyeshadows in there.
Do you know what I find them really useful? I often mix little bits of paint up.
Yeah.
One, to get the right colour. Also, I like to do like splats on my artwork. So you have to dilute the paint down.
Yeah.
You get the smallest amount out, add water to it, and you've suddenly got a lot of paint. And you've done it on your craft desk. You use the minuscule amount you do, and then you wipe it away. Whereas if you put it in there,
you can save it for future.
You can save it for future, can't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're completely airtight.
They are completely. There's a little screw top lid on there, completely airtight in that. And again, like with the resin paste that I've talked about before, you make your own with your mica powder in your part A or part B. You can put it in there, fasten that lid on, and that is airtight, and that will store it safely for months until you want to use it again. Absolutely perfect little thing. But then as well, if you've mixed, just supposing you've been baking and you've mixed, I don't know, a food colouring or flavourings or something like that to create a specific flavouring that you wanted for a cake or something.
One year, my husband decided he was going to make the Jamie Oliver roast ham, right?
Okay.
By the time we bought the 20 or so raw spices that it said you needed to make, and you ground them all up, oh my goodness me, we had more
than
rub.
yeah.
Again, so you could pop it in there.
Exactly.
Wouldn't it make lovely little gifts if you did things like that? You could stack them, and you could make little gifts of seasonings, or
Yeah,
I mean,
and then you could stack you can make a tower of them, and fasten them with some string or some ribbon, and then gift that to somebody.
Or if you make your own cosmetics and you want sample pots to give to people, oh, try this cream, or try this that I've made. Yeah, that'd be brilliant for things like that.
I mean, if you're wanting to make a wax melt, once you could maybe put it in there, and you've got that little tiny little circle of wax that then you can then pop out and give that to somebody and say, there you go, I made that. I was thinking of you. I know you like this scent. I know you like this colour. Yeah, there you go. That's a little gift for you from some.
Yeah. Just so everybody knows, the next 10% of the tin has gone. You're obviously really liking that. That's 20% gone. So we've lost a fifth of today's stock.
I don't blame you. I love this.
I do.
Absolutely love this.
You saw me. I was like a magpie when I came in.
Yeah, you're hoping that we've got one left by the time we finish.
Yeah. So there we go.
So again, we'll go back to this storage. This blows my mind. The amount that you get for your personal storage in, like I say, on your dressing table, in your bathroom, in your kitchen, in your craft room, on your kids' desk where they do their homework. Because let's face it, teenagers are not tidy, they're not organised. But if they've got these little pots on there, you can just turn around and say, right, come on, let's tidy it up. Yeah. You just put everything away, and they'll just drop them into the pots, and then that's it. There's nothing going to...
Kids don't... I think children have a very short memory. If they can't see it, they don't use it.
Yeah. So because these are transparent, they're not going to lose it. They will constantly see that. They will go, oh, it's there. Look, I need that colour. Oh, I need that paint. Oh, I need that pencil.
Yeah. Oh, and 10% of this stock
10% of this has gone as well. Again, this one, $24.99. Original price was $39.99. You're getting 28 little storage pots. 4 different sizes, so you can fit them in to your drawers, make them fit the space that you want to use them in, and you just got a huge amount of organisation.
Yeah, you certainly have.
Organisation, we like organisation.
We do. As we said, it means you know where it is. This counter is nowhere near in the order it was in when we came in, is it?
It isn't, no.
So poor
Sorry,
Katie's
Laura.
trying to organise us. And we have just moved, we've moved things from down there up there, and up there, we've moved them down.
Yeah, it's fine.
And Katie's trying to keep up with us to see where we're going next.
Oh, wait, you can tell we're new at this.
Yeah. We'll get there.
I think
we haven't lost anything yet.
No, we haven't.
We've got good storage.
We've got very good storage, very good organisation.
Right, no more comments just yet.
No, okay. So this one, I believe, have we got any of this one left, the wallet, Katie, or are you allocating?
No, that one's 10%.
This one's 10% allocator, guys. So as we said to you on this one, these are fabulous.
I love how they click.
I know, because it keeps it safe.
Yeah, you feel like it's not about to all fall out. But it's not a complicated, I need 2 fingers and then somebody else to pull it as well.
No, not at all. Not at all. You can do that, like I say, one hand. So, listen that back in there. Clicks in place. You hear that click, you can feel it as well. So you squeeze that there, finger and thumb, and then you can just pull that out.
Yeah.
Pull that out of its storage case. Then open up that, you've got all these wallets. A huge amount of storage in there, actually, because they're double-sided.
Yeah.
So it's not just that you've got storage on one side, they're double-sided. They've got that fabricy background in there that's going to, things are going to stick to it. They're not going to slide out, so you're not going to lose those little pieces of, whether it's your decal stickers or your little pieces of die cutting, they're not going to slide out. They're going to adhere to that, and they will then be kept in place, and it will keep things nice and safe for you, so that then you can just go back to it time and time again. You can fill it up. You can
I'm thinking like the show we've just done. I could do decal stickers in there. I could have my cluster die cuts in there, my over the edge, and what the other one was in there. So you know what I mean? You can just mix and match it.
That's completely. It. And you can organise that, and you can have one for your Flower of the Month collections. You can have one for your in the studio collections. You can have one for. You can organise it to suit you and what works best for you.
We've already sold 20% of those. The drawers that were on 10% have also now, the drawer organisers have also gone up to 20% gone.
Wow.
So you are loving this. I think everyone's thinking, I think what people are thinking is, I'm going to get these now, they're going to be here next week.
Yes.
And you've actually only got about another 2 to 3 weeks left of work before Christmas. And they're thinking over Christmas, in that downtime.
Yeah, going to organise.
That time when you're not working.
What's
and
that?
you're not doing anything. I know. You can be able to do all your storage.
Yeah, exactly, because then you're starting the new year fresh. You're starting the new year clean, tidy, organised. Everything's in place. You're happy. You've got no clutter. And then
this is the perfect time to do it, isn't it?
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Clear out the year's clutter. get it all organised, start the new year fresh to create more clutter.
Exactly. Should we have a look at this one again? This Concertina wallet. I like this one.
I love that one. I think that one's
Katie's
great.
looking. See, there you go, shop folder. She's found that. This 24 compartments in here. As we said, they're used here for decal, the resin decals. Yes. They are absolutely brilliant. I love that 24, so you can have 2 per month. If you're doing, you know, home organisation, you can, I don't know, you could, there's 4 of each colour. So if you've got 4 people, you can have, you know, mum, dad, and a couple of kids.
Yeah,
so you could pick
exactly.
Colour
So,
each.
you know, medical paperwork, your bill paperwork, any documents that you need to keep safe, your car insurance documents, your car paperwork, your passports, anything you need to keep safe and secure.
So all fits in there, ties up, and then you've just got the band that's going to go there, and it's going to allow it to expand a bit, but not too much. Now this is $24.99. It is a phenomenal way, but I'm just thinking in my craft room, it's going to be brilliant. I could be, it's bigger than A4, just slightly bigger than A4, so I could, you know, keep my A4 sheets in there that aren't cut. I could be adding in bits that are cut up, you know, because I've got the band that goes over the top, it's going to hold it nice and tight. But yeah, a really good way, and you've got a lovely little mesh pocket on the front. We haven't even mentioned that, and you've got your handles there, so it's really
perfect.
Really
it's perfect
good
storage for anybody's home, office, desk. Yeah, definitely.
And again, the footprint isn't too big, is it, at all? It's not going to take up too much space.
20% of these little Vivaplex pots are now allocated.
Wow. Yeah.
So these, as we said, these are for your tiny little things. These are for your liquids that you want to store safely. These are for your food flavourings, your food colourings if you've got them decanted into something, your resin pastes, your glitters, your gemstones, mica powders if you've got the sachets of mica powder but you want to keep it in something a little bit more secure. You've got these are airtight containers. Your lid fastens on, screw it on there, and that is an airtight container. That's not going to go anywhere. Nothing's going to come out of that.
And you can keep them in that box if you wanted to.
Absolutely.
No reason you've got to take them out of that box.
No, and because they're transparent, you can see straight away what colour is in there, what you've got in it. You've not got to tip it upside down to have a look at the bottom or undo it to see what's in it. You can see straight away what is actually in that little container.
Yeah.
So
again, I'm thinking Brad's pearls, gems, all that sort of thing.
That's the thing, because everybody does something different. Everybody thinks, I can use that for that. I can use it for that. Absolutely.
Yeah. We looked these polythene work card holders, as Lizzie was saying, she got them previously, and that's Shop Pocket. So this is $5.99 down from $29.99. 250 pockets. Really, really strong storage bags. That's what they are. I mean, it's, you know, they are what they are. They are 250 storage bags. They're bigger than A4. They've not. I love the fact that they're solid. There's no seam, there's no join all the way around. It just makes it, to me, it feels even more robust. They're quite a high grade plastic, so you know they're not going to rip. I can't rip it, I can't tear it, so I'm not going to stretch it. But they also work brilliantly in place of your cut tidy to help your really tricky die cuts. We've all got dies that we really struggle to get to cut, but you know, if you do, add a little bit of this in, cut a strip off, put it underneath your cardstock with your die on top, and then it will run through your die cutting machine and it will be perfect. The other way you can use it is you could put your cardstock inside and put your die on top, and then all your bits. That's how Cut Tidy was originally, hence tidy.
Okay.
It was to stop you, pulling your die off and all your bits flying everywhere.
Everything flying everywhere.
But
tidy.
I tend to use it as a shim,
okay,
because I just find it works even better.
What I was thinking was that you could use that in conjunction with this.
Yes, you could.
So you'd put little bits of paperwork in there, and then you could put them into there. So it would just give it that extra bit of tidiness in there. It would just keep it doubly organised for you.
It certainly would. So 250 for £5.99. These white baskets, we mentioned these before.
Oh, I love these.
You do?
I do. My cat likes the ones I've got at home. They have claw prints through all of them.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Like, even though she has a scratching post, like, no, that's my scratching thing. Thanks for that. So I'm constantly having to replace them for that reason alone. They're not damaged in any other way. It's just that the cat decides that she's going to do that.
They fold up really, really well. So you can get them folded. They'll come like that. You open them out. Now you've got the fold on that side, and it's solid on that side. So what I would be doing is, when I get the base, I would then be putting the fold on the straight
opposite-
side.
yeah.
So you're going to get that extra strength. You put that in, and you've now got a really, Sam, a really lovely, robust basket. Really well. Now you're going to get 2 of these for £12.99.
Yeah.
And as you said, they will fit brilliantly into your 12 by 12
your
storage
towers. You put them on a shelf. You can put them in any kind of cabinet. Put them in a drawer. Put them in the bottom of your wardrobe.
Yeah.
Put your shoes in there, or the nice shoes that you don't get worn very often, but you need to keep them nice and protected and safe. Put them in here. Put your boots in there. Socks. Anything that you want to keep organised. These are absolutely perfect for that.
Okay, there's a couple of things that we need to quickly remind you on.
Okay.
The most important one is tin. The tin is now
fabulous.
50% sold. This is my favourite thing.
This is your favourite.
It
This is
I can't
absolutely.
get over it. I love the look. It's the aesthetic of it works for me. A 9-container pocket, storage tin.
Yeah.
$9.99 instead of $17.99. As I said before, the dividers come right up to the top, so you're not going to have cross contamination.
Which is perfect. Yeah, definitely.
So $9.99 for that.
50% allocated on that one.
Wow.
Drawer organisers, your 28 individual little containers, 4 different sizes to organise your drawers, your desk, your kids' drawers, your kids' desk, anything and everything that you want to organise. These are now 25% allocated, $24.99 down from $39.99, and a huge amount of organisation there for you. Brilliant. On that one.
Viviplex, that's the next one. 20% gone. Your 25 little pots. So they hold 10 grams.
When you come to a powder, 10 grams is actually a lot.
It is, isn't it?
More than you think. Yeah. Definitely.
$9.99 down from $14.99. You're going to get all 25 little pots. As said, they're totally airtight. They're going to really, really be perfect for storing. I mean, we could list things till the end of the show what you can store in there.
Yeah,
but you'll know how you craft and what you craft with. So make sure
definitely.
You do that. And then
wallet box is this one, I believe. No, wallet box. This one. Sorry, this one.
We keep wanting to call that one.
I know
wallet,
we do.
Don't we?
Yeah, this one. So your set of 3 wallet boxes.
Yeah.
A bundle of 3 for $9.99 down from $29.97. So basically, you're buying 1 and you're getting 2 free.
You certainly are.
You've got the most adaptable storage ever. It's kept very, very secure in here. Squeeze that together, pull it out of that little container that it's going to hold it nice and safe in, and then you've got your pockets inside.
Junk journaling is so popular now, and I can just see this adapting to junk journaling so well for all the storage bits. People are buying all the bits, like the resin decals, and then all the tickets and all the other bits and pieces and the little bits of ribbon that they want to do their junk journaling with, and these are going to be brilliant for that.
The thing is well, I mean, you could also use it for storing memories. Yeah. Like people will save ticket stubs from things something that's a very special memory for you. You can keep all of these itemised in these little pockets, and then you've got them nice and safe. They're not going to go anywhere. You're not going to lose them.
Okay, I think we've been up and down the counter quite a few times now. Okay. You've picked your favourites. Clearly, tin, the drawer organisers, the little pots, and also these wallets are definitely flying, so make sure you pick those up before they go. I also want to remind you that if you type the word gift into the comments box, we will send you the free download from the Allium Flower of the Month launch earlier this morning. So please don't miss out on that. We all like something for free.
Absolutely.
There's not enough free stuff going around.
There isn't. No,
so
certainly not at this time of year.
No, there isn't. So please have a look at that. We're going to go and have 5 minutes, catch your breath, move into the other studio, and we're coming back.
Cadence 3 for 2.
Yes.
I'm going to play with Cadence.
You're going to demo Cadence.
I'm going to demo Cadence.
We're looking forward to that.
Never done Cadence before.
So
I'm going to demo.
Please stay tuned, because we're going to come back and have a look at Cadence 3 for 2. And we'd love to know what you think. There are some amazing deals, and we know you love those. So join us back then, and we will be back and we'll have a look. So until then,
see you soon. Bye.